Okay, hello everyone. So for today, we will be discussing a specific topic. But before that, let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Gerard anak.
Hi, my name is Harith Fahmi bin Sapiee.
Harith Chang.
Hi, my name is Irfan.
And hi, my name is Harold bin Henry.
Okay, so let's dive into our discussion on establishing a healthy breakfast habit. First thing first, I myself think breakfast really depends on one's needs. For many, it's an essential source of energy, but that doesn't mean it's crucial for everyone. Harith, what do you think about this?
Such an interesting point there, Gerard. I can see that perspective, but I have found that for some people, eating breakfast can actually lead to digestive discomfort. Why? There's the issue of overeating. Some studies suggest that having breakfast can sometimes lead to overeating later in the day, which is not ideal for those trying to manage their weight. Harold, what's your take on this?
I understand your point, Harit, but on the flip side, breakfast can really help kickstart our body metabolism. After a night of fasting, our body actually needs fuels to get going, and breakfast provide that initial energy boost. Plus, eating a nutritious breakfast can help stabilize our mood throughout the day. It is not just about energy, but also about mental well-being. In my opinion, the best time for breakfast is typically within an hour after waking up. This timing helps to replenish our body's glucose levels and provide essential nutrients needed to kickstart our day. Henry, do you have any thought on how breakfast impact your daily routine?
Harith. In my own experience, eating breakfast helped me gain energy and stay focused, especially on busy days. Having that morning meal keeps me sharp and able to concentrate better. It's not just about physical energy, but also mental clarity. There are some studies suggest that not having breakfast affect your mental performance, including your attention, ability to concentrate, and memory. This can make some tasks feel harder than they normally would. Irfan, do you think breakfast is necessary for everyone?
Well, for me, Henry, I don't think it is necessary for everyone. Well, because nowadays the whole definition of breakfast itself has changed. Well, say 50 years ago, people really need to take their breakfast because most of them are farmers. So we know that if people are very hardworking in the morning, they really need to have breakfast to keep their body, to keep them to do the task. So well, but nowadays the whole concept of breakfast itself is just being pushed by the media as a way for them to promote their product. Say, I give you an example, say Coco Crunch. Nowadays, they just sell their cereal to the consumers just to promote their product. So for me, not everyone needs to have breakfast to function well. So Gerard, do you think the type of breakfast matters more than the act of having it?
Mm, that's a good point, Irfan. There's a lot of marketing around breakfast foods, but if we think about it, isn't the real issue about what we are eating? A sugary cereal isn't going to have the same benefit as a balanced meal with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. So, Harit, what do you think about the importance of the quality of breakfast?
I can completely agree with you, Gerard. It is not just about having breakfast, but about what kind of breakfast. A balanced meal can provide sustained energy and prevent the spike in crash in blood sugar levels that you get from high sugar foods. Maybe the focus should be on the quality of the meal rather than just the act of eating breakfast. So, Harold, what do you think about the psychological benefits of having a morning routine?
That's actually a very good point, Harit. Having a routine like sitting down for breakfast can provide a sense of stability and calm. It is a moment to prepare mentally for the day ahead. Establishing this kind of morning routine is particularly beneficial for kids and teenagers. When they start their day with a healthy breakfast, it fuels their bodies and minds for learning, helping them perform better academically and stay attentive in class. This routine helps maintain steady energy levels, avoiding mid-morning slump and reducing irritability. Angie, do you think this applies to adults as well?
Absolutely, Harith. Routine is key. For students, a good breakfast can make a difference in their performance and attention span in class. And also they can concentrate more on their exam as well. But we should also consider adults, especially those with demanding jobs. Starting the day with a nutrition meal can set a positive tone and improve productivity. Ifran, what are your thoughts on protein and breakfast?
Well, for me, Henry, I think routines are very important, but it depends on personal preference actually. Because for some people, like me, I skip my breakfast because I really can't eat breakfast. Because maybe for you guys, breakfast is very essential. But for me, if I eat breakfast, I'm gonna get a stomach ache and the toilet time will be so long. So, following this trend nowadays, say for instance, intermittent fasting is a very popular trend now, where people skip breakfast and only eat during a specific window of time. Many claim that they feel more focused and energetic. So, basically, it boils down to the personal preference and what works best for each individual. So, Gerard, do you think cultural differences play a role in breakfast habits?
Uh, I definitely agree with you. Uh, so there are also cultural difference in how people approach breakfast. In some culture, breakfast might be a light meal, while in other, it's more substantial. We need to consider this variation as well. So, Harith, do you think health condition affect breakfast needs?
Yes, absolutely, Jared. Individual health conditions certainly play a role. People with certain medical conditions, like diabetes, might need to eat breakfast to manage their blood sugar levels. So, medical advice can also influence whether breakfast is beneficial. Harold, what are your thoughts on personalized nutrition and breakfast?
I think that's a great point, Harith. Personalized nutrition is becoming more popular for a reason. What works for one person might not work for another. It is about finding what makes you feel good and helps and keeps you healthy. Angie, do you think we have covered all angles of this discussion?
I think we are touched on most points. It seems like we all agree that breakfast can be beneficial, but it's not a one size fits all. Personal preferences, individual healthy needs, and even cultural practices should be considered. Ifran, do you have any final thoughts?
Well, I think we've covered it well, guys, because for me, in conclusion, while breakfast can offer a lot of benefits to everybody, such as increase in energy, focus, and routine, at the end of the day, it still is based on personal needs and preferences. So there's no rule, there's no universal rule that says breakfast is a must for everyone. It's more about listening to our own body and making choices that support our overall well-being. So I think
I
that's it.
I totally agree with all of you. So we have concluded that breakfast can be beneficial, but it should be personalized based on individual needs and preference. Agree?
Yes, agreed.
Yes, I agree.
Agree.
Yes, agree, agree.
All right. That's all. So thank you.